Good readings, gang. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my moderators. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Lynn Lou. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Forrest Davis. Aloha to you, too. Hey, Red. Hey, MS. All right, gang. So, we're going to do a little energy check-in, see what's going on in the energy. Maybe talk a little shit, see how you guys are doing. My patients are running thin with this realm. So I'm gonna try to be as professional as possible. And yeah. All right, so let's see here. I'm telling y'all, man. I feel like common sense ain't so common, and I'm tired of the machine. I'm tired of the machine. It feels like nobody wants to unplug from the machine. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Hey, Menacing Squirrel. All right, so look, I'm not going to be too much in the chat tonight. I'm just going to read the message. I find that when I be reading the messages and shit in the chat, sometimes it throw me off. Sometimes people be putting their personal stuff in there, and I can't do that and do this. All right. If you need a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, my website and all those great things. All right, so let's get into it. Hopefully all of you guys had a good night. I know it's late for some of you guys on the East Coast. It's like midnight. It's only 9 o'clock over here on the West Coast. All right, let's see. Okay, your overall energy is the 9 of Cups in the upright position. Okay. Bottom of the deck, underlining energy, the 10 of Swords in reverse. So, oh, you on Central Time, babe. So there's happiness after a lot of betrayal. I feel like a lot of you guys have really learned how to tap into your inner needs. I feel like if there was a timeline that you were on where you were a people pleaser, I feel like that's over. And I feel like you're being very selfish right now, and I feel like it's warranted with this 10 of Swords here. Okay? This is a time for you to be, yeah, with the blue heart, always. I feel like this is a time for you to be selfish. I feel like you've been betrayed by a lot of people who you have been selfless for. Some of you guys, even if you weren't people pleasing on purpose, there was an air of like you in some areas of your life just trying to keep everybody happy, just trying to keep everything running smoothly. And sometimes when you in that position, people will still betray you, okay? Even if you're trying to give, trying to be kind, trying to keep everything above board, trying to keep everything running smoothly, people will still be in the Ten of Swords around you. And there's really nothing you can do about that because you can't control other people. You can't control how they respond to you or how they react to you. With the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords, this is an energy of like, it's like the kinder you are, the more people feel like they should be able to either like run over you or, I don't know, stab you in the back or some shit. But that period of your life is over. And you could be being seen as someone who's very like full of themselves. And I feel like as you should be. I feel like you should definitely be full of yourself at this time because only you with the Nine of Cups has done the work to be where you are now. All right? So you should definitely be in this energy where you are full of yourself and you're not taking no bullshit. Ten of Swords in reverse. You're no longer turning a blind eye to bullshit. You're no longer turning the other cheek. It's just like, you know what? Yeah, I am selfish. A motherfucker call you selfish, just be like, yeah, you're right, I am. Okay? All you think about is yourself. You need to be like, yes, you're right. That is all I think about. Because I feel like with this Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords, when you weren't just thinking about yourself and you were trying to think of the greater good for other people and consider other people's emotions or whatever the fuck, it wasn't respected. Okay? So yes, you are all the things. You are selfish. You are self-full. You are only thinking of your needs. You are putting your needs at the forefront right now. And I feel like you should be, okay? The only people who feel like you shouldn't have any wants, needs, or desires are the people who think you are supposed to only be there to supply theirs. So if someone is saying to you right now, like, oh, you in the Nine of Cups, all you thinking about is yourself, yeah. You want to make sure you consider, why does that bother them so much? Why does it bother them that you're finally taking care of you? Why does it bother them that you're only thinking of you? Especially if you know there have been times when you have compromised and considered other people. So I want you to think of yourself right now. I want you to do the things that bring you emotional fulfillment. I want you to do the things that make you happy. Because this hasn't come without pain. This hasn't come without suffering. This hasn't come without betrayal. You've had to experience all of those things to even come into this Nine of Cups, to even realize like, hey, where my needs haven't been being met. All right? All right, let's see here. Hey, Ben. You okay, babe? I know you've been sleeping. I know you've been getting your rest. That's good, babe. That's good. I'm glad you've been resting. I've been resting too, to keep it real. I've been getting my rest. I've been taking my own advice. Okay, bottom of the deck here. Judgment in the upright position. Okay, so we clarified the Ten of Swords in reverse and we get the Judgment in the upright position. So, yeah, like I said, definitely, this is a time to put yourself first. This is a time to do what you want to do. What are your wants? What do you want? Does anybody ever ask you what you want? Or are you always trying to meet the needs of others? When's the last time somebody asked you, with the Judgment and the Nine of Cups, when's the last time somebody asked you how you doing? Without them wanting something from you. When's the last time somebody just genuinely was like, hey, are you okay? How you doing? Nine of Cups. You got everything you need over there? You okay over there? Like, when's the last time? It's been a long time with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So with the Judgment coming in, you have to be that for yourself. And it's crazy because when you start to be that for yourself, that's when everybody comes out the woodwork being like, oh, you selfish. But when you were just giving unceasingly, nobody had anything to say. So you have to sort it out. You have to sort it out right now. Okay? Let's see here. We had a storm yesterday, guys, and the power was out for like 6 hours, gang. 6 hours. Okay. Okay, so 9 of Cups in the upright is being clarified by the 6 of Wands in the upright position. So this is definitely the time where you really need to be proud of yourself, proud of your accomplishments. It doesn't matter if you think they're big or small. This is a time for you to definitely be proud of yourself. This is a time for you to be like, with the Judgment, like, really look at yourself. Look at yourself like, damn, you know, with the 6 of Wands, like, a lot of you guys realize at this time that you have come through a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just day-to-day things. I'm talking about with the Judgment, this is major arcana. This is life in general. You've been through a lot. And I feel like with the 10 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Cups, the things that you've been through, you deserve like a, I just heard attaboy. But you know, that's low-key like too small for me. With the 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Judgment, that's too small. I feel like you deserve way more than an attaboy. You deserve like a, hey, Just Geo. You deserve like a fresh new start. You really do. I feel like that would be really good for a lot of you, just to get a fresh start. You know what I mean? A restart. Taking all of the knowledge you've learned from everything you've been through and putting it towards this new start. I feel like with the 6 of Wands, it's going to make things a lot easier for you. With the 6 of Wands clarifying the 9 of Cups, you just are in this position in your life where you just deserve to be happy. And you know, with the 10 of Swords, there could be like some past lingering words or thoughts or perception about you that can sometimes creep in and make you question, do you really deserve? Yes, you do. Okay, fuck all the opposing thoughts, the external energy, all of that. We're talking about you with the 9 of Cups and what you deserve at this time. You deserve a new start. All right? You really do. Everybody who placed the order, please check your email. I updated the tracking numbers. Just refresh, basically. It's the same tracking number, but just refresh your page. All right, let's see here. Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. So you worked hard to where you have been, where you are now. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands in the upright. I feel like on your path to whatever it is that you deem as success, there's been a lot of, confrontation, a lot of competition, a lot of distraction, so to speak, because you could just be working with the 8 of Pentacles, and it's just like, it's not even so much you. And I know people are going to be like, no, it's them. No. it's like some people are they just want to be a distraction to you because they see you're focused. And when you don't operate in that type of energy, it's hard for you to understand why somebody would be like that. Like, why? But coming out is the Five of Cups. You know, when people, the Five of Cups energy, when people are unhappy with their own lives, when people feel bored, lost, lonely, sad, they will try to disrupt your concentration. They will just try to be like a distraction in your life. Some people just need attention, okay? And you know how sometimes people be like, oh, good attention, bad attention, as long as it's attention. Some people say that when they feel like they on the path to success and they feel like, I don't care if it's good attention or bad attention as long as I'm getting some attention. Some people feel like that sometimes, you know. Hey, Shaquilla Booker. Some people feel like that. Pegged, Tiff, pegged means like basically like spot on. It's just another term for like, oh, you got me, or you get me, or you like pinpointed something that resonates with me. Um, Tiff is Tiff is Tiff is a live wire, so I got to try to calm her down sometimes. She be ready to fly off. Tiff don't want nobody saying nothing. So like instead of saying, "Oh, that's spot on," somebody be like, "Oh, you pegged me." That means like, "Oh, you got me spot on. You kind of like figured me out, so to speak." No, it's not a negative thing, gang. It's just they're just basically agreeing with what I'm saying, but they just have a different terminology of how they're agreeing. Okay. Yeah, Hillary, yeah. So you know, there's just a lot of people right now who feel alone, they feel sad, they feel isolated, and they're only the only way they can kind of like express that is by triggering other people, is by being a distraction to other people, is by disturbing other people, especially if they feel like you are focused on your own thing. And because the thing about the Eight of Pentacles, you could really be trying to figure some shit out. And see, another thing is sometimes people make themselves feel alone because, you know, they don't, some people don't like it when you're focused. They don't like it when you're focused because they want the focus to be on something else. And with the Five of Cups, they could want the focus to like be on their feelings, their emotions, their lack, their sadness, their mourning, you know, their longing for something. And if you're so busy in the Eight of Pentacles that you're not doing that, they will come in Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Just to like see if you care. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own motives. You know, to be honest, gang, I really don't give a fuck about this energy. I'm always gonna keep it a being with you. I really don't give a fuck about this energy because I feel like me personally, I can't speak for everybody, but on my spiritual journey, I've come so far from this type of shit. And I feel like this type of energy just comes to be a setback. This type of energy just comes to keep us from focusing on the plan going forward, to keep us focused on others people's lack of self-sufficiency when it comes to their emotions and their own energy. I'm I don't have any patience for that anymore. Like I don't have any patience for people who talk a good game but don't want to do the work. I don't have patience for people who don't have patience for themselves or their evolution. Like that shit to me is like lame. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of every fucking thing. Because the plan has never shifted. I don't know where everybody else been for the past 10 years, but the plan has never changed. The plan has always been for us to Eight of Pentacles, do the work, and get the fuck out the rat race. Get the fuck from around people who don't want shit, who don't want peace, who want to stay stuck in woe is me energy and victim mindset and a projective space. Like, that's always been the plan. Yes, there's been setbacks to the plan. There have been distractions. But the plan, Eight of Pentacles, has always remained the same no matter what's been going on external to us. And I say us because I'm a part of the collective too. I don't give a fuck if I'm the one reading the cards. That don't mean just because I'm reading the cards, my life stopped, don't nothing happen. I don't think, I don't experience, I don't feel, I don't evolve, I don't change. Like, no. I'm still growing and on the path too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've been real conflicted with the High Priestess readings because there's been a lot of people who have expressed shit to me that ain't High Priestess energy. And there's been a lot of people who have wicked spirits and conflicted minds that have been in the HP readings masquerading as tribe when they're just energy vampires and users. And my gift is my gift. I don't want to cast my pearls to swine. I've been real conflicted and I've been angry about that shit because I'm not here to pussyfoot around. I'm here to just speak the truth, and hopefully I can lead somebody or to something that'll help them. I can help somebody help themselves. But, you know, a lot of people don't want to help you help them. A lot of people just Five of Cups, Five of Wands, looking for somebody to blame for some shit. Looking for somebody to confirm that they ain't never been wrong and nothing. And that's not evolving. That's not evolution. That's not how this go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did. I said this was going to happen, Tiff, like back in 2019. I told y'all. I said some of y'all going to turn against me. And I said, and some of y'all going to leave. And some of y'all going to evolve and heal, and you ain't going to need this space no more. And that's fine. I feel like everybody should be evolving and growing and changing. If you don't need the space, you don't need the space. But I don't like when people try to disrupt the space for us who respect the space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only walk around hateful and confrontational for so long before that shit starts to devour you and eat you alive, and your own negativity will eat you alive. Thank you, Minister Squirrel. We enjoy having you, babe. We enjoy it. I just feel like a lot of motherfuckers don't want to heal. You know what I'm saying? They just want to come here and find somebody else to be mad at. They just want to come here and their victimhood be confirmed. And I'm going to tell you the straight up motherfucking truth. Sometimes you talk to people and you realize that they are the problem. You'll speak to people and you'll realize that they're their own problem. And that's what I've been seeing lately. People don't want to heal. People don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to evolve. They just want to stay stuck in some bullshit. They just want to stay stuck in some toxic, ongoing cycles and shit. And then they want to usher new people into their life, or they want to crash land into other people's lives and make those people the problem. And that Five of Wands, Five of Cups, that's what that is. Like, I'm carrying this misery with me everywhere. And if somebody is in the Eight of Pentacles, whether you like it or not, they not worried about you. They don't be worried about you. And that's other people's problem. They mad that you not worried about them. So they want to call, like, some people need too much fucking attention. They need too much special attention. And when somebody is focused on their path and getting their fucking life together, we are fucking spiritual beings having a human experience, yes. But within that experience, we got fucking work to do. And I take it very serious. But that's just me. And I can't expect me from others. You can't expect you from others. You can't. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Tower in reverse. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Just by you minding your business, you staying out of a lot of bullshit. And see, that's the thing. You staying out of the bullshit. People want you in the bullshit. They want you in the bullshit. You ever notice how a motherfucker will come through and tell you some 5 of Wands shit, but they won't come in and tell you no 6 of Wands shit? That's how you know somebody is a fucking demon. And I'm not gonna tiptoe around people demonic ass energy, because what demonic ass people like to do, they like to come into peaceful spaces like this and they like to find a problem in these spaces. They like to find a way to make this space their fucking problem. You know? Shit is stupid to me. And it's like with the Tower Major Arcana, the Tower in reverse, you've been staying out of a lot of bullshit just by staying out of people's lives. And sometimes you just gotta stay out of people's life. Even if you love them, you gotta stay out their life. You gotta stay out their business. You can't rush in. You gotta focus on you, 8 of Pentacles. You gotta let them go through their 5 of Cups. You gotta let them go through their 5 of Wands. And you have to be focused on what's important to you. And what's important to you right now is getting yourself in alignment with where you truly want to be in life. And you need to get the fuck away from anybody who don't have no goals. You need to get the fuck away from anybody who don't want better for themselves. Because the way the enemy gonna try to spin it on you is the moment you say that you want something better for yourself, the way the enemy gonna spin it with the 5 of Wands and 5 of Cups, they're gonna make it seem like you saying you want something better for yourself, 8 of Pentacles, is you saying that they ain't good enough to be around you, or they ain't good enough to be in your life, or some weirdo shit. Because they haven't healed on the inside. So every time you try to uplift yourself, build yourself up in some aspect, they're gonna be the ones sitting around like looking at you like you doing something wrong for trying to build yourself up. Overcome some shit with the Tower energy. Sometimes people feel like you're just supposed to let your life fall apart just so that you don't make them feel self-conscious. But all these years we've talked about a lot of shit, man. And I don't want to regress or digress, just for the sake of relating with motherfuckers. You don't gotta relate with nobody. You don't gotta relate to somebody else shit. You don't gotta resonate with everything. You know what I'm saying? All right, what is this, please, Spirit? Yeah, you got the 3 of Cups in the upright position here. Major Arcana, Justice in reverse. like even though some of you are stepping into this place of like celebratory energy, being happy, you know, getting back on your feet, building yourself back up, I feel like you haven't forgotten. With the justice in reverse, you haven't forgotten how people have treated you unjustly. You haven't forgotten how people have falsely and wrongly persecuted you. You haven't forgot that shit. But I feel like you're trying to, with the Three of Cups, you're just trying to be in good spirits. You're just trying to like celebrate your wins. You like, but it's like somebody could have like somebody has like a memory like an elephant. Y'all remember that story where that woman killed like this elephant's child or something like that, and the elephant never forgot. And when that lady passed away, that elephant found that lady's funeral and came in and crushed the casket. It's like you have not forgotten how people have treated you. You have not forgotten that, even though you are still in good spirits. And that's a very conflicting space to be with the Three of Cups and the Justice in reverse, because it's like, look, I'm just trying to be on the up and up. What's up, HP3? I'm just trying to be on the up and up. But bitch, with the Justice in reverse, I have not forgotten how you tried to drag me. I have not forgotten how you tried to kick me when I was down, or how you tried to drag me down when I didn't deserve it. There's an energy of that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it's somebody being bitter. Your overall energy was the Nine of Cups. So the happiness is genuine. But it's like you still haven't forgotten the disjustices that were done against you unfairly. You know what I'm saying? What is this, please? Lovers in reverse. It was somebody that you trusted. See, that's why you can't trust everybody. Only thing you can do is trust people to be who they have shown you that they are. Exactly, Tiff. Exactly. Lovers in reverse, major arcana. The thing that's tripping me out about this lovers in reverse is like, see, when you allow people in and you give them like comfort, a sense of stability, a sense of, you know, structure, solidness, loyalty, whatever it is, it really amazes me, for lack of better terms, how quickly somebody can turn to an enemy. Lovers in reverse, this is like sleeping with the enemy or a frenemy vibe. It's like, as soon as you start to focus on you or do what you have to do to make yourself happy and get yourself together, why do people so quickly turn to an enemy or a foe? That's my thing. Now, I'm not perfect, but I've had a lot of people grow and evolve, and their growth and their evolution has removed them from my life. And I wish them the best. But I noticed that a lot of people who try to get spiritual work done on people, who are constantly obsessing over their exes, their ex-friends, they always wish them harm. It's like, oh, you're not with me? I wish you all the bad things. Oh, we not friends? I hope everything in your life fall apart. Like, why is that the go-to? Nobody can ever answer that. Nobody can ever answer that. Nobody can ever answer. And I'm talking about the people who jump to that energy. I'm not talking about the people on the receiving end, because the people on the receiving end, we already know and we already feel what it is. I'm talking about the people who jump to that. They never have a logical explanation. They can never clearly, you know, state why they have to go from so-called loving you to that dramatic ass shift to wanting everything in your life to fall apart. They won't be able to tell you why. Only thing they'll be able to do is project their Five of Cups, Five of Wands energy on you. They'll never be able to tell you, you know, that's why I don't have no compassion for those types of people. No compassion. Because I feel like at this point in the game, we should all be able to have some type of self-control. And if you don't have no self-control, I can't fuck with you. Period. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be entangled, intertwined, associated, none of that. Because you are a loose cannon. And you can't allow other people's energy to be the battery in your back. To pull you back to some shit you used to be like. You know? I used to be a live wire. I used to be ready to pop off, fight at the drop of a hat. Just on some ignorant ass shit. I can't be that person no more. You know what I'm saying? You get to this point in your path where you win the Three of Cups. You want to just be happy, heal. Nine of Cups. You just want to enjoy the rest of your life. Hey, Joanne. It's not about always getting your lick back. Being the bigger petty one. Like, and I feel like I have a disgust, like a physical and a spiritual disgust for people who like to stay in people's lives just to get a lick back or just to kind of like make somebody feel something. I feel like those people are weak spirits, because why haven't you moved on with your life all this time? Like your life is not that important enough. Like you're not happy enough in your life to move on. Like you're not happy enough in your life to, like, what's the point? I don't understand the energy of wanting to remain in people's lives that I have conflict for in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people take too much pride in that. People take too much pride in being in a space that they claim they don't want to be in. All right, let's see here. And this is just the energy. Because I don't even have nobody to fuck around me. Like, I don't have nobody to fuck around me. Like, I just be chilling. But when I hear certain things, it just rubs me the wrong way. Because people think that they're so clever by remaining around people that they have so much discord for, distaste for, no loyalty for. Like, I don't want to be in nobody's life if I can't be loyal to them. To keep it a buck, I don't want to be around nobody I can't be loyal to. Because loyalty is something big for me. Loyalty is something that's like, it's in me. It's not on me. So if I'm around you, I gotta have like a reason. I gotta be able to know that like I could be solid with you and you could be solid with me. I can't be around nobody that I can't be loyal to. Like, I feel like my purpose, like I feel like it's a waste of my energy in somebody's life. All right, what is this? Yeah, the devil in the upright. See, people just want to stay in some type of weird ass entanglement. These are the same energies, just in reverse. People just want to be a demon. I'm telling you, people just want to be around people so they could be somebody's demon. Because how is it the Lovers in reverse, major arcana, but the devil in the upright? Some people just want to some people just want to be the evil in other people's lives. That's their purpose. That's their purpose. I'm telling you. They assigned the contract. Lovers in reverse, that's the contract they signed. They signed up to come here and be the demonic force in other people's lives. You know why? Because they wasn't a strong spirit. And I know ain't nobody gonna want to hear this shit, but not everybody that's dead is an angel, and not everybody that's living in this whatever right now is an angel either. Some people only here to be a demon. Some people only here to cause disruption. That's their whole purpose. We talk about our purpose so much till we blue in the face. We get on here every fucking week. We uplift each other. We speak life into each other. People have come out of their, social anxiety on my channel. They have made cool vibes in the chat. Like we speak life, and then there's people who sit in the shadows, and they the demons that we talking about, and that's why they're in this space of dislike. We've been doing this shit far too long. Like, I have changed, but I ain't changed. My core hasn't changed, but I have changed. I have evolved. But my loyalty to the cause has never fucking changed. And that's what I'm true to. But it's a lot of people who just want to sit up and be demons all fucking day. What is this, please, Spirit? The Empress in the upright. See, when you have a certain light on your body, the Empress is always glowing. All right? The Empress is always glowing, even when they don't want to be glowing. The Empress could be having the Empress could be having a bad hair day. The Empress could be just having a fucked up day, man or woman. This is just divine ass energy. But they still graceful and shit. You have people that want to attack you just because of your grace and your beauty and your ability to attract. So we see here the devil in the upright, the lovers in reverse. We see you having people who want to stay attached to you. Y'all know how the fuck I feel about attachments. They want to stay attached to you without the good energy, lovers in reverse. They want to attach themselves to you so that they can make you feel anxious, make you feel like you got to chase, run behind them, be in some topsy-turvy connection with them. That's the type of shit that they like. But you the Empress, that's beneath you. That's beneath you. And I don't like people who spiritual bypass this type of energy. Oh, you attract who you are. No, the fuck you don't. You attract everything when you the Empress. The Empress is the embodiment of attracting, not chasing. So you attract wicked ass people. Like what did Janet Jackson say? Like a moth to the flame, burning by the fire. My love is strong, can't you see my desire? Like, you gonna attract shit. Shout out to Janet Jackson. She a Taurus. The Empress represents Taurus in the major arcana. Some of you guys may have Taurus highly aspected in your chart. But anyway, you attract shit just by being who you are. You ever be in the store doing your own thing and some old grizzly ass yuck mouth person come up and try to get with you? You clean, well put together. You ain't on no negative shit and they attracted to you. That don't mean you in the same vibe as them. You're going to attract a lot of shit. And people who don't know how to deal with the shadow, the best thing they can tell you, sometimes it can be true, but in a lot of cases it's not true. They're going to try to spiritual bypass because they don't know how to decipher that shit. They're going to spiritual bypass and be like, well, if you wasn't operating at that, then they would. That's not true, man. I wish that people stop throwing that shit into spirituality. That's not spirituality at all. They might as well just say, I don't know why that happens, and then just keep it pushing. But don't try to blame other people for why these demonic ass motherfuckers is walking the earth. Just like we came here to help people heal, to help people get themselves together, to help people get on the right path, people have come here to help people destroy themselves and destroy others. And that's just the truth. You're not always what you attract. You can become what you entertain, though. But no. Yeah, bottom of the deck here. Star in reverse. One thing I notice is that people who don't want to do the healing work, they like to sit up under people who are doing the healing work. So that they can masquerade. So they can drain. So they can suck your healing energy dry and pour all their toxic bullshit into you with the devil in the upright. So they can pretend like y'all the same. Y'all not the same. We are not all the same. I don't care all the kumbaya, hands held under the rainbow ass shit they sell y'all. We are not all the same. It's a lot of demonic ass people walking this earth. And it's a lot of people who have been harnessed by demonic ass entities that are walking this earth. We are not all the same. Because if we were all the same, it wouldn't be such a huge contrast in society. Or in the spiritual community. Or in life in general. All these people out here harming kids and doing weirdo ass shit. We are not all the fucking same. And I wish people would stop saying that. We are not. Bottom of the deck here is the Hermit in the upright position. Hermit with the Empress. I want you guys to be mindful that it's okay for you to evolve and grow and flourish in private. That's what a lot of you guys are doing anyway. You're growing, you're evolving. You know, everything may not be perfect, but shit, this realm is the hardest realm to incarnate into, okay? So you got to know while you living in this realm, shit is not going to be perfect. There will be ups and downs. There will be spiritual wars that we have to fight. There will be shit that we have to stand for. We will have to lose loved ones. We will have to turn our backs to people who are on the bullshit. This is the hardest realm, dimension to incarnate into. This is the hardest one. The only reason some of you guys are in this realm right now is because you had a child and you knew they was going to need you to navigate this realm. For others of you, you got your other purposes, but with the Empress, this is what I'm picking up on. So you need to do the work to make sure your child don't reincarnate into this realm so you won't have to either. The only reason some of y'all here is to help out your seeds. Because Lord fucking knows, if you weren't here, you'd be turning over in some other room wishing you was down here to counter some of the shit that's happening right now. And sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes I ghost every fucking body. With the Hermit in the Major Arcana, sometimes it's known as the ghost. Sometimes you have to ghost people so you can grow and heal. Because if you don't, if you are the Hermit and the Empress, guess what that means? That means you are extremely abundant, you're extremely wise, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot to give, you have a lot of nurture, you have a huge nurturing spirit about you. And if you don't go ghost, people will suck it away from you and you won't have any left for yourself or any left for the loved ones or any energy left to do anything you want. You have to fucking ghost sometimes. You have to. I don't even look at ghosting the same anymore. Sometimes I be hoping the motherfucker ghost me. On some real shit, I be hoping the motherfucker ghost me. Because some people are too much. Some people are too much. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Some people are too much. They come with too much emotional turmoil and they come with too much drama. There's some people you want to ghost you. You want to ghost with the Hermit. Some people just need too much of you. And they ain't even gonna refuel you. What is this, please? Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Some people are draining you. Solar plexus energy. What that feel like? Bottom of the deck. The Strength in reverse. Drain you. You ever be around somebody and all of a sudden you just need to sit down or lay down, or you feel tired just from talking to them, just from being around them? You could be full of life, Empress, when you get around them or when they come around you. But they be in your energy too long, you start feeling like the Sun in reverse. Now you drain, now you tired, now your sun is setting. Sun could be bright and high in the sky, but your personal sun starts setting when you get around these types of people. Because with the Strength card in reverse, they drain. They're drained. And they feel entitled. They feel entitled to drain you. Some people feel like if you love them, you're gonna let them drain you. If you truly the nurturing person that you are, you're gonna let them drain you. Bottom of the deck in the upright, Hierophant in the upright. If you truly spiritual, then you gonna let them drain you. People feel like if you spiritual, you supposed to allow yourself to be drained for the cause of someone else's evolution. No, that is not what spirit want. The Sun and the Strength are ruled by the Sun. Are ruled by the sign of Leo in the major arcana. Leo is ruled by the Sun. That's the solar plexus. That's where the emotional creativity and all of that lies. You can't be around people that drain that energy from you. Because sometimes what people will do is they'll come in, drain that energy from you, take that energy from you, and go off and create with it. And now you have no energy left to do anything with. Sun in reverse, Strength in reverse. With the major arcana, the Hierophant, I don't really give a fuck what your religion is or none of that. That's not my business. But whatever you deem your source is, you better start getting close. Getting close to source at this time. I'm telling you, shit about to get weirder than it ever has been. These demons are hungry, they bored, they lonely. And the only thing they attracted to is light. The only thing, demons don't want to sit up around each other. What they gonna do? There's no fun in that. Demons want to be around people who are not demonic because it's the challenge. It's the control. It's the domination that they want. Why you think evil people always just want to sit up under you? Why you think people who don't like you want to sit up under you? If I could find this tweet I wrote back in like 2018, I wrote a tweet that said, energy is one of the highest commodities. That's why even the people who don't like you still want to be around you. Even the people who don't like you still want to be in the vicinity of your energy. People don't have to like you to want your energy. They just want life. They just want the life your energy brings. They don't have to like you. They don't have to give a fuck about you to want your energy. You know how many people don't like me but watch me and still want my energy? Don't get it twisted. Don't think that just because somebody wants your energy and want to be around you or involved with you that they like you, that it ain't got shit to do with like. It ain't got shit to do with like or love at the end of the day. People are satisfying their carnal desires by being around you. They're satisfying their energy deficiency by being around you. That's why when people don't like you but they want to be around you, the first thing they're going to try to do is isolate you so that you don't have nobody else but them. If it's a lover, you can't talk to your family. You can't talk to your friends. You just got them. If it's a friend, you can't have no other friends. You can't have no associations. Like energy vampires, they don't like you. They envious of you, so they want you to be alone, but they want to like eat your spirit. What is this? I'm telling you, you better get close to spirit. You better get close to source. What's up, Ezra? Eight of Wands in reverse. See, people want to cut you off from spirit. They want to intercept. They wish they could intercept your messages from spirit. People want you to listen to them like you supposed to listen to spirit. People want you to put them above spirit. People want you to put them above God. They want to be, if they can't be your God, they're going to be your devil. The devil ain't busy, bitch. You busy. That's why you got to stay the fuck away from people who don't have control of their emotions or their mind. They get so sick of people being like, oh, the devil busy. No. Sometimes it don't even be the devil that be busy. It be the devil in people that be busy. Like, I've had negative thoughts before, but I know how to counter that shit and not act on that shit. People love to blame the devil. But then they love to be like, oh, God is in me. Well, then the devil is in you too, bitch. And you need to make sure you know which one you listening to. Because with the Eight of Wands in reverse, somebody ain't listening to spirit. Somebody ain't listening to God. That's what they not listening to. That's what they not listening to. Somebody do not listen to spirit at all. Ever. Somebody blocks spirit out of their life and listen to bullshit. What is this? I'm too stubborn to give my power over to the quote unquote devil. Fuck that. I'm not giving my power over to nobody. And I don't trust me. I've had negative thoughts because I ain't sitting up here acting like I'm some Holy Spirit. I ain't no fucking Holy Spirit. But I do know that when some negative bullshit be coming towards me, I know how to sit my own ass down and be like, look, that ain't your thoughts. That ain't you. And you gotta learn how to control that shit. You gotta learn how to control it. People don't know how to do that. Fool in reverse. So they stuck. They foolish. They letting these negative messages and shit keep them stuck in spaces they don't need to be. Some people can't move forward right now because they not listening to the right shit. A lot of people listen to the wicked whispers, and that's why they keep ending up in the same situations over and over and over again. Yeah, parasitic thoughts. And those parasitic thoughts, I'm telling you, those parasitic thoughts will take control of you, drown you, drain you, and you will look up with the fool in reverse and you ain't changed, you ain't did nothing new, you don't see nothing new. You'll just spiral. You'll just spiral. You got to be mindful of that shit. Everything you hearing ain't intuition. There are trickster spirits, fool in reverse. There are trickster spirits, Eight of Wands in reverse, that be giving the wrong messages to people. That's how people fall into spiritual psychosis, because their mind and their spirit is not strong enough to withstand the tricks of the enemy. Or they overindulge in unhealthy spiritual acts. Or they try to paint themselves. That's why I be telling y'all, if you watching one of my readings and it don't resonate, click off. Don't try to force nothing to be on you. Don't do that. A lot of people do that and they drive themselves crazy. Motherfuckers ain't been in a relationship in 15 years. They be sitting up listening to relationship readings. Why are you listening to relationship readings? You ain't in no relationship. Ain't nobody cheating on you right now. That's why my patience is thin. Because it's dirtying up the spiritual messages that need to really be coming through. It's dirtying that shit up. How many they cheating on you readers you gonna watch until you realize you ain't even in a relationship? How can somebody be cheating on you? Oh, they was cheating on me in the past and this resonates. Well, then you still living in the past, so you're gonna be depressed. Or, well, what if this happened in the future? Well, now you paint that into your future, so you're gonna be anxious. You know, this spiritual shit is not for everybody. It's not. Sometimes I be feeling like some people do need religion. Some people who can't think for themselves and who are not spiritually self-governed, maybe they do need religion. Maybe they do. Maybe because without that, they wouldn't know how to stand firm in something. Maybe that helps them. I don't know. But a lot of people be putting themselves in painful situations because they don't really know what they should be listening to, what they should be taking in. Oh, I never tripping. But you know, it's just a lot of bullshit that's going on. There's so many conspiracies. And you know what, to be fair, I don't even believe in conspiracy theories, because every time somebody has deemed me or deemed something that I intuitively picked up on as a conspiracy theory, that shit always turned out to be true. Not no fucking conspiracy theory. That shit has always turned out to be true. So I don't even, it's just a lot of shit going on that we ain't gonna be able to cover in no fucking 82 minutes. It's a lot of shit going on that we not gonna be able to touch every area of. It's a lot of shit going on. And when you look at the history of the term conspiracy theory, it just meant the truth, but it was labeled as a conspiracy theory so that it wouldn't be believed. But you got to get away from people who don't believe in spirit but want spirit to work for them. That be pissing me off too. That pisses me off a lot. Eight of Wands in reverse, Fool in reverse, with the Hierophant in the upright. People want spirit to work for them, but then they don't trust spirit. How you don't trust spirit, but you want spirit to move for you? How you don't trust spirit, but you want spirit to make some shit happen for you, but at the same time, you doubting spirit, Eight of Wands in reverse. You doubting spirit is going to be able to come through for you, Fool in reverse. That's like a slap in the fucking face. That's like spitting in the face. That's like shitting on somebody and then expecting them to still be there for you. So you just going to downplay spirit and then be like, okay, I don't believe in you, spirit. So, but you still need to show me something. Where they do that at? People be trying to shit on spirit, but then still want spirit to show up and show out in their life. That's weird to me. What do we have, please? Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. People don't even believe that spirit can do shit for them. That's why shit ain't happening. And then even when spirit do show them in little minute ways, they don't even be thankful for that shit. They don't even give thanks. But you want spirit to do something for you though, right? I'm going to advocate for spirit every time. So you just going to have to get tired of me. Because I've seen the way spirit has moved through my life, so I can't doubt it. All right, what do we have here? Two of Pentacles in reverse here. With the Temperance in the upright position. See? See what I'm saying? Spirit still dispatch angels to you to get you up out of compromising positions, uncomfortable situations. Spirit still come through with the Temperance in the upright position. Spirit is taking you out of this position to where you are juggling and you uncomfortable and you don't know what you're gonna do. The only thing solid that somebody have in their life right now is spirit or their guardian angel. That's the only thing somebody got in their life solid right now. That's why somebody don't fuck with nobody. That's a dangerous person right there. Somebody that only fuck with spirit, somebody that only roll with angels, that's a dangerous person to fuck with right there. That's a dangerous person to mess with because no matter what's thrown at them, they always got faith. No matter what's thrown at them, they already know the angels got them. That's a dangerous person to mess with because they ain't even got to do shit to you. They ain't got to do shit to you. They got a guardian angel on their team. And don't let you think you getting over on this type of person or being slick, or you about to use them, or you about to put them into some type of bind. They guardian angel is already on it. Some people have more than one guardian angel. Make a wish. Some people got more than one guardian angel. And I'm gonna tell you something about people who be under these spiritual psychosis. They be sitting up thinking all these evil things about you, but it's really they conscious eating at them. And your guardian angels blocking that shit. Some of y'all guardian angels be whooping ass. Some of y'all guardian angels just shield you with their wings, and that shit reflect back onto them. And they think it's you doing it to them. And it ain't you doing shit to them. It's their inner thoughts. It's their inner imbalances reflecting back on them. But they don't know self-accountability. They don't know atonement. So they're going to always think it's somebody else. What is this, please? Yeah, the death card. Some people ain't going to learn until they die. Some people ain't going to understand until they on the brink of losing their life. That's the only time somebody gonna appreciate their life. That's the only time someone gonna know peace. Some people sit on this in this paradigm, this dimension, they just wreak havoc and they just bring imbalance to everybody. And the only way the earth can be cleaned and washed and cleansed of these people is if they clock out. Some people gonna have to clock out. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles with the Grim Reaper. Some people gonna have to die. That's the only way they gonna stop being messy. That's the only way they gonna stop wreaking havoc in other people's lives. That's the only way. That's the only way out for some people. Because they don't know how to keep their hands to themselves. They don't know how to sit down. They don't know how to. Some people just can't sit still. I'm telling you right now. Some people cannot sit still. That's why a lot of y'all cleanse yourself and then shit reoccur. You know why? Because it's a lot of people who can't survive without your energy. It's a lot of people who can't survive without your energy. The enemy cannot survive without your energy. That's why they rather be your enemy than just to be non-existent in your life or you non-existent in theirs. They can't. That's why when you break up with somebody, they try to cause havoc in your life because they can't exist without being some part of your life or being in part of your energy. That's why when you're not friends with nobody no more, they can't just leave you alone, let bygones be bygones. They got to still try to be a frenemy or people cannot survive. These types of people are fucking parasites. They cannot survive alone. They need a host. A good, healthy host. And that's you. That's why even after you called it off with somebody, you ain't fucking with them no more. They still got to be in your energy. They still got to find some way to watch you, to contact you, be a part of whatever it is you got going on. Because they're a parasite. Once that parasite comes up out of you and they don't have nothing else to attach to, they die. Death card. So they either reattach to you in a different way or they attach to someone around you. So they can keep living. Existing. Because they ain't living, they existing. You ever wonder why you break up with somebody and instead of them just leaving you alone, they want to stay connected to your family. They want to stay connected to your friends. You ever notice when you stop being friends with somebody, instead of them just moving on, they gotta go and attach to the people that know you, so they can still be connected. You're the source. You're always the source. When we broke up 17 years ago, why they still talking to my mom, my dad, my cousin, my friends? That's the only connection they're going to have to you. That's the only lifeline they have to you. They're a parasite. Oh, we ain't friends no more. Why they all randomly start hanging out with my other friends? Now your other friends and family members done turned on you for this person. They a vampire. They a parasite. And if they can't exist through you, they gonna exist around you or through the other people that have some type of connection to you. And guess what happens when you cut everybody off? They all sitting around looking stupid. Now they all looking stupid. Now they don't even know what brought them together. Now they don't even know why they still around each other. Now they don't even know why they even dealing with each other. They gonna fall out soon. Because the only way they can attach to somebody like that is if they're entertaining that vibration. So you don't even know the conversations they had about you when you wasn't around. That's why I'm telling you right now, if somebody called themselves cutting you off, or you have a traumatic ending with someone, they start being around all these people that you connected to, cut everybody the fuck off. Cut them all off. Everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. Survival of the fucking fittest. Everybody gotta go now. All right, let's move forward. And I know, I know that sometimes I be saying shit harsh, but that's just me. You don't got to do what I say. I ain't living your life. I ain't living your life, so I can't tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what to do. Everybody got to go now. Or you better deal with motherfuckers with a long handled spoon. All right, what do we have, please? Don't let nobody stay in your life who riding the fence about you. Fuck that. Thank you, Hillary. Page of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers just be spying. Motherfuckers just be in your life to gather intel. I'm telling you. People just be around just to be in the know. Just to be in the know. But my question is, what are they going to do with the information that they have gathered? Page of Swords. What are they going to do with that information? Nothing. It's about satisfaction, satiation for them, you know? They just nosy for the sake of being nosy. You have the Page of Swords clarifying that is the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Somebody is just want to know who you love. Somebody want to know who you love and what you love. Somebody want to know what you cherish the most. Somebody want to know what's the most important thing to you. What's the most sacred thing to you is what somebody want to know. Period, Ezra. Somebody want to know, like, what's the most important thing to you? What do you love the most? Let's see. Why they want to know this? Why they want to know this, please, Spirit? Chariot, so they can make a move on it. Somebody wants to know what's important for you so that they can make a move on that. What do you love? Who do you love? So I can move towards that. After tarot. Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody want to know what it is you love so that they can go in and create some type of mixed emotions around that. Court card energy. And I said this about 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna say it again. Gatekeep everything sacred to you. Gatekeep everything. And when I was saying at the top of the reading that I was tired of the machine, I'm talking about the machine. Everything is a machine. We own the machine right now. This is the machine. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all the things. These are all machines. We're all powering these machines. With what? Our life force energy. Our sacred spaces. Our photos, our videos, all the things. We're powering the machine. You have the High Priestess coming out in the upright position, so I ain't telling you nothing you ain't already thought of. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. I ain't telling you shit you don't already know. We are powering these machines. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And our energy is worth more than what they pay us. Our energy is worth more than any job pays us. Our energy is so important. We power the planet with our energy. We are energetic beings. We are energy. So I just want to share a brief experience. Yesterday when the power went out, it felt weird because I don't know how to explain it, but when the power is on, right? The energy is on. The electricity, I'd rather say, is on. Your body, you feel that, right? But when that shit was off, it was like something in my body felt weird. And I was asleep when the power went off. And my spirit woke me up. And then when I got up, I got up because I felt like something was off. It was like, I can't explain. It was like no power surge or no energy running through. It's a very weird feeling. I can't really verbalize it, but it was like, you could feel the absence of energy. And that's how people feel when you're not in their life. Whether they're your friend, foe, frenemy, lover, family member, whatever. That's how people feel when you're not in their life or when they don't have access to you. It was a very odd feeling. It was like, yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I still, but it was like, damn, you could feel that the energy, the electricity is so important. That word, Spirit keeps telling me, it was like it was not moving. I don't know. But that's how people feel when they can't tap into you, when they can't pull on your energy, when they can't pull on your emotion, because emotion is just energy in motion. So if you have withdrawn your emotions from certain people, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. They feel like the lights are off. The electricity has been cut off. The power is down. That's how they feel when they can't suck you dry, when they can't be a parasitic being in your life, when when you cut them loose. That's why they attach to anything around you. You know? When people can't directly siphon your energy, they're gonna plug into portable chargers. The portable chargers are the people who have a little bit of access to you. You know? With the high priestess here, we just see you powered up. Okay? I feel like too, and I was joking on Tuesday when I was like, I'm a virgin. Bitch, I'm a virgin. Okay? I don't care. I feel like some of you guys are a virgin too. Like, and the way I say that to like a purity factor, to like where you have not allowed yourself to be defiled. A lot of you guys may not even really recognize why you went into celibacy or abstinence, but it was because you had too many people charging up on you, pulling from you. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful sources of energy. Maybe some of you guys haven't allowed people to be in that intimate space with you for so long that you have regained a lot of your power with the high priestess in the upright here. You haven't been defiled. You haven't been, damn, Spirit said defecated on. Hold up. I don't know what kind of shit y'all into. But, pause. You haven't allowed yourself to be defiled, and it's not like you chose to at any other time, but it's just kind of what happened. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. We did have a storm, so the towers have been tripping over here, so maybe the internet is going in and out. Let me know if you can hear me, gang. You already know, Ezra, book with me. Book with me, babe. I got you. Yeah, I don't know, gang. I told you at the top of the reading we had a storm, so it's really windy and wet out here right now tonight. I mean, the wind is blowing hard, so it might cut in and out, but we still good. Okay. What's this high priestess, please? I clarify the high priestess. I get the 4 of swords in the upright position. Yeah, HP, you need to take a break. You need some rest. You know. Can you guys hear me? You got, HP, you need some rest. Bottom of the deck here. 3 of swords in the upright position. Yeah, you need some rest, HP. You've been overcoming a lot, and with the high priestess energy, I know you possibly haven't even told anybody what you've been going through. The high priestess ain't gonna really tell nobody shit. They just gonna try to figure it out on their own, 4 of swords. But you need time to dream. You need time to rest, recuperate. You need time to lay some shit down. You know what I'm saying? You just need time to be quiet. You need time to enjoy the silence. You do. You need time for that. You got to make time for that, babe. You know? It's very rare that the high priestess comes out with the four swords, but, you know, when you are in high priestess energy, you are trying to counter past experiences from reoccurring. It's something in your soul that just knows something that it's experienced. Bottom of the deck, three of swords in the upright. So what happens is on the physical level, you're trying to make sure you don't have to feel something again, experience something again. And you're much in the spiritual world that you need to take a break and you need to rest. You need to recuperate from the pain of the past, from the losses of the past, from the losses that you just had to power through. A lot of you guys had to power through certain losses. With the three of swords, because nobody would, Spirit says nobody would know how to console you, or maybe you just feel that way. The four of swords is the three of swords is clarified by the four of pentacles. You need to recuperate from holding on to so much pain. You see how he's on the four of pentacles? He's holding that pentacle with his life, but the surrounding energy is the three of swords. I'm just going to ask you a straight up question. How much pain are you holding on to? How much pain and loss have you been holding in? You're holding it in. And I'm not saying that to, drag you or take away from whatever it is this loss was, because it's heavy. You see the swords in the heart. This is heavy. This is not some small feat or whatever. But it's like, how long have you been holding on to that? It's like some of you are holding on to it and you need to be healing from it, not holding on to it. Some of you think that holding on to it is healing. It's not. And you're going to have a breaking moment. You're going to have a moment where you snap. You know? With the high priestess and the four of swords, some of you are holding on to this because you are responsible for the healing of others. You're responsible for a lot of other things. So you have to, not have to, but I'm just picking up on it. You feel like you have to suffer in silence, right? You feel like you have to suffer in silence. There's no time to show any weakness. It's not. It's not. Mm-hmm. I don't think with the three of swords, I don't think anybody like knows like the depths of like what you feel. So with the four of pentacles, you just hold on to all the feelings, all the thoughts, all the things, because even if you were to let them go, bottom of the deck here is the page of cups. It wouldn't fall on the ears of anyone who's emotionally mature enough or emotionally equipped to respond in the way that maybe you feel you need to be responded to. The pages are that communication, but the page is it doesn't line up with the high priestess. It doesn't trump the high priestess trumps the page of cups. So it's like the depths of know, feel, and have experienced intuitively, spiritually. Anybody who is in the page of cups energy wouldn't be able to stomach it. They wouldn't be able to mentally or emotionally take it all in. So with the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, you just hold that pain. We know the Three of Swords is a loss. It's heartbreak. It's a lot. It hurts. You just hold the pain with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn in a minor arcana. So maybe some of you guys have that highly aspected in your chart, or you just hold on to things. It's also earth energy, but it's like you just hold on to things possibly longer than you should. And I'm not saying that all Capricorns do that, but if Spirit tells me to call out a sign, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it. All right, let's see here. What is this? Yeah, see? Somebody could be an earth sign. King of Pentacles in reverse. Or somebody could have earth highly aspected in their chart. Or somebody could just be somebody who feels like even when the ship is crumbling, they got to go down with it. Like Spirit is trying to get you out of that. Like, you don't got to go down with nothing. Like, if the ship is going down, get your ass off the ship and swim to shore. Like, Spirit is trying to tell somebody, like, you don't got to suffer anymore. You don't got to hold on to that pain anymore because it's breaking you in some kind of way with the King of Pentacles in reverse. On this card, you see the bull, and he has the pentacle on the bull's head. Now, the bull is represented by the sign of Taurus. Taurus is represented by the King of Pentacles, so you could have that, or, you know, you just could be an earth sign. But if not, you know, it's like somebody trying to hold on to everything. Suffering in silence is actually breaking them. Like somebody let go of something. Let go of some pain. Step into their higher self. Transmute that shit. Let it go. Stop carrying it. All right, let's see here. What is this? Is the connection okay, gang? Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like whoever it is that just holds on to all of this pain is because they feel like somebody feels like they never had no knight in shining armor. Thank you. They never had a knight in shining armor. They never had nobody that just show up unconditionally. The Knight of Cups in reverse, this is not someone who's gonna show up unconditionally. This is someone who's like only gonna show up if you suffering because they suffering too. And they want y'all to suffer together. All right, Ezra. They want y'all to suffer together. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feels like nobody cares enough to show up. It's conditional. Somebody showing up for you is very conditional. It's like, oh, I'm going through something, but I cooked some catfish. And somebody like, oh, you cooked some catfish? All right, I'll come over. We'll talk about it. But if you was just to be like, yo, I'm going through something, I just kind of need somebody. The Knight of Cups in reverse ain't gonna show up for that. But if you be like, yo, I fried some catfish or I got some whatever the fuck, I got a bottle, they gonna show up then. But it's like you have to kind of like entice people with something for them to show up for you. Not entice, because that sounds really wicked. That's not what Spirit is showing me. Spirit is not showing me enticing. And Spirit is showing me like a vulnerability that is unheard of to some people. I can't explain it. It's not enticing or nothing like that. You frying catfish? Girl, get out my business. I ain't frying no catfish, but that's crazy. But that's what it is. It's like, you know, somebody only gonna show up if it's something in it for them. And that's fucked up. I don't really care for the Knight of Cups in reverse like that. I don't, no, not even like that. I don't care for the Knight of Cups in reverse because this is very messy. This is a very messy individual, court card energy. This is only someone who they only want to be around when the chips are down, but not so they can raise you up and uplift you in prayer and give you a good word. That's not why they coming around. They coming around because they like suffrage. You know what I'm saying? They like suffrage. They like, yeah. Now we both in this shit. Okay, I can go around him. You know? What is this, please, Spirit? And you know what's crazy? Oh, wait, that go over here. Spirit brought this to me. I want to tell you something. So the other day, right, I went to the 7-Eleven, right? Let me leave this here while I tell you my little quick story time. I went to the 7-Eleven, right? Younger girl working at the counter. I could tell she knew because that's my 7-Eleven. You gotta get my little papers from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm always at that 7-Eleven. But she was new, but she not new no more. So anyway, make a long story short. I go in there and she's always really kind. Like, oh, be safe. Thanks for coming in. Young black girl. She can't be no older than like 22, 23. You know, young girl. And so she was complimenting me and I complimented her back. I was like, oh, thanks. You know, just something kind. I was like, oh, I like your smile. And then the person who was in line next to me was like, oh my God, your hair is nice. And then somebody just on the sideline was like, fuck her smile, like that. And I look over, this little like mean mugging ass bitch. She like, fuck her smile. And I didn't really pick up on it at the time. You know how you ever have like a delayed reaction to some shit? Like it don't dawn on you to after you was like, you be like, why did he say that to her? Like that's how it happened. And then the girl just kind of like got quiet and kind of like, uh, you know, tried to laugh it off or whatever. So I was like, you know, after that, I was like, man, that was fucked up. She was having her moment. Everybody was complimenting her. She just trying to, you know, young girl trying to get on her feet, trying to have a little job, get a little change, and somebody being like ignorant. But the way the person said it was like, they said it like, in a way like, oh, they don't flirt back with me when I flirt with them, so that's why I'm saying that, or whatever. And this is how the evil eye work. This is the moral of the story. This is how the evil eye work. So then 3 days later, I go back to the 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? And old girl at the counter again. And it was on my spirit. I was just like, when I walked up, I didn't even know it was her there because it was like a dark cloud over her. But normally when she at the counter, it's like a beautiful light over her, like a beautiful light spirit, like an angelic vibe, like a really genuine spirit over her. But then when I went back 3 days later, it was a cloud hanging over her. And instead of her having her hair out, she had it like pulled back. She had a hat covered way down, and she had like this big thing on her lip, and she didn't want to look up and smile Only fucking 3 days, 72 hours, if that. And then Spirit told me, Spirit was like, that's because of what that, it was a lady who said that to her. That's because of what that lady said to her. And I was like, damn, like people, that's why I be telling y'all, protect things, and you gotta guard your energy, because she young. She probably don't really know nothing like that. She don't know like how to guard her energy, protect herself. Now she got her hair covered up, a hat on, she looking low and got a bruise on her lip. And it's like now she don't want to smile. You see what I'm saying? She getting compliments on her hair from people in line, compliments on her style, her smile, and she complimenting everybody back, being jovial. And here come this weird left field, like fuck her smile, all loud and shit in front of everybody. Like, and then when I saw her 3 days later, now she got a big bump on her lip, her hair covered up, she got her head down. That's demonic ass bullshit like that. That be the people who want you but can't have you, or want to embody what you have and they can't. And they literally will curse the things on you that they can't have about you, that they jealous of about you, or that they see other people paying attention to about you. That was literally like a curse. What they call it, curse words and shit, words or spells. Fuck her smile, like all loud in front of everybody in line. You know what I'm saying? Even if she was playing, nah, she wasn't playing, my nigga. She was not playing. And that hurt my little spirit to see her like that, because she always so nice and kind to everybody and outgoing and outspoken and friendly. And then after that one person said that, it was a cloud over her. Spiritually, her aura had changed. And I was just thinking, and I asked her, I was like, she ain't in here messing with you no more, is she? And she was like, no. But I'm the young, and she was like, but I'm the youngest one here, so they always picking on me. And I was like, oh yeah? And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right. But anyway, that's how people be. People be jealous and envious and cruel. And motherfuckers be wanting pieces of you that you don't want to give to them. And they'll speak ill on you. And if you're not spiritually aware, that shit can't affect you. Everybody not spiritually aware like that. Everybody don't have nobody in their life to tell them the spiritual warfare we under and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to protect your innocence, protect your peace. And if you can, like I always tell you before we hang up, I be like, be good to yourselves, take care of yourselves and each other if you can. Because, you know, I had to put a good word in for old girl, because that's negative. The very things she was getting complimented on in line, and she was happy. She was so happy, like, oh my God, thank you. Like, and then that person just said that wicked shit, and you could see it in their disposition, in that person's body language, in their face, in their hair, in their eyes, in their mouth. You could see it in their mouth that they was jealous. And I don't like that shit. But anyway, that was just my story about how the evil eye can work on you. People, it can work two ways though. People can say stuff like that, or people can look at something that you have about you and they like it and they want it for themselves and they'll compliment it. Knight of Cups in reverse. They'll compliment it. Like, oh, I love coming to your house. It's always comfortable. Right? But the Knight of Cups in reverse, what they're going to do is they're going to go send disharmony to your home. Mentally, emotionally, energetically. Oh, I like your hair. Touch your hair. Now your hair falling out. Oh, I like your nails. Try to touch your nails. Now your nails breaking off. Oh, I like, you know, you got to be careful with Knight of Cups and reverse energy, because these are the people that will come, they will advance on you with love and hate in their heart. If you give me what I want from you, I love you. If you don't, the things that I love about you, I will hate. And I will curse those things. High Priestess in the upright. You have to know this. You have to know this so you can spiritually and energetically protect yourselves from people like this. Because I'm telling you, familiarity breeds content. The very thing that people like about you will be the very thing that they hate about you and want to destroy about you when they can't have it or embody it or take it from you or experience it through you. And that should be real. That's why you got so many frenemies, so many friends to foes, so many family members that be jealous of you. Don't even know fucking why. They'll come from the same bloodline. Shit like that. The things that you see every day in you, people, is new to other people. You used to your face. You used to the things. You used to you. So you're not really thinking of it like that. High Priestess, you're just thinking of how you can evolve as a spiritual being in this lifetime. While other people are on some low vibration of the third dimension. So they're going to try to punish you for those things if they can't experience it through you, or if they can't take it from you, or if they can't emulate it, or if they can't embody it, or if they can't, you won't give it to them. Those will be the things that people curse you for, or they will put curses on you for, or try to jinx you for, or they will have these conditional ass relationships or connections with you for. Why do you think a lot of you guys, High Priestess, Knight of Cups in reverse, you be in a relationship with somebody and you sleeping with this person, you loving on this person, and they tearing you down. The very thing that they complimented you about before y'all got together be the very thing that they try to steal from you when y'all get together. Your confidence. A lot of people be spiritual as fuck, intuitive as fuck, or they just be in the spirituality with the High Priestess. They'll get with a Knight of Cups in reverse. That person will feel threatened by your spiritual gifts. That person will feel threatened by the spiritual gifts of the people that you're associated with. So what they gonna do? They're gonna separate you from that. Whether they're gonna separate you from the people that embody it, or they're gonna separate you from that shit within you. On the false pretense of love. Because the Knight of Cups in reverse don't love nobody. Not even themselves. So you got to get the fuck away from these self-deprecating ass people. All right, let's move forward. And when you have a higher purpose or a higher calling on your life, or you was called here to do different things, the enemy will come to you in different shapes and forms. 4 of Wands in reverse to destabilize you. To destabilize you, throw you off your square with the 4 of Wands in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, people who have Cups in reverse make me very uncomfortable, because those are the love bombers. Those are the ones that's going to be like, oh my God, I love this about you. I love that. I love that. And then they be trying to covet that shit about you. The very thing that they say they love about you, they be envious about you for. You know, that's why you with the High Priestess in the upright, you got to gatekeep your energy now. If you a spiritual person and you on your spiritual path, if you on a higher spiritual path, you got to gatekeep yourself now. Bitches be trying to, I'm telling you, I done ran into so many single white female energies. And if y'all watching, I ain't got shit to do with what you think it is. It's a movie. Look it up. I done ran into so many of those types. They'll love you down, but be trying to snuff you out to become you. The very thing these people be loving about you turn out to be the very thing they hate you for in the end. And they don't even know why. So you gotta stay on your square. If you know you got a spiritual responsibility right now, stick to it. It don't matter who come in your life. Stick to it. Because it's a lot of agents out here right now. People are agents. They come under the guise of lovers, family, and friends. And then they want to embed themselves into your life, or into your energy signature, or into your identity, or into your family, to your relationships, to your friend groups, whatever it is. They want to infiltrate those spaces to throw these things off so that you can't help other people heal from energies like them. You think the enemy really wants you to heal? You think the enemy really want everybody around you to heal? Then they ain't gonna have nobody to be. They ain't gonna have no supply. They ain't gonna have no source. They gonna die out. And you've been trained to think your energy don't mean shit. You've been trained to think you just born to pay bills and die. That ain't the truth either. It's a whole lot of lies the enemy then put out here. You know what I'm saying? If they can't get you, they're going to try to get to your children. If they can't get to your children, they're going to get to your friends. If they can't get to your friends, they're going to get to your family, your relationships, whatever. They shapeshift. They body jump. They body jump to either the weakest spirit around you or the person who holds the most envy, greed, hatred in their heart. Just so they can get to your energy. Yes, it's that serious. It's that serious. And I'm tired of people pretending like it's not that serious. It's that serious. All right. Let's see here. This ain't no fucking game. This is spiritual warfare. And I've been telling y'all this shit for years. People just now jumping on the bandwagon talking about, oh, we in spiritual warfare now. Now the veil is thin all of a sudden. The veil being gone. We been fighting this battle. I'm tired of people pretending like this shit ain't never existed. This shit has been going on and on and on and on. And we've been seeing people fall off. Because of this shit. That's why I don't fuck with people. That's why I stay from the fuck around people. Because you never know. Motherfuckers in an entity be trying to get to you, they'll jump into anybody around you if they a weak spirit. That's why I stay away from fucking weak spirits. I stay away from weak spirits. Because weak spirits don't ever know how to decipher what voices is going on in their head. They don't ever know how to decipher from who's solid and who ain't. They give in to temptation too easily. And I'm not talking about personal temptation. I'm talking about the temptation that hurt others. They give in to stupid shit. That's why I stay the fuck away from weak spirits. I don't sleep with them and I don't friend them. Because they'll get you in a twist. They'll fuck up your whole life. I'm telling you. You gotta stay away from these weak-spirited ass people. People who don't want to know nothing because they don't want to feel uncomfortable about the shit they gotta change and shit. Stay away from these types of people. They will try to fuck your life up. Because they don't got no faith. They don't got no strength. They don't got no hope. They don't got no integrity. All right, let's see. And they done gave their power up. All right, you got the Sea Beacon Fairy Master number 3, guidance, but where will it lead you? Yeah, where you following shit, but where is it leading you? Are you following shit just because it's trendy? Are you following some shit that's gonna lead you to safety, lead you to where you can be empowered, save yourself and shit? And it's crazy to me how the stuff I'm talking about, people be feeling like it's taboo, but when you look out into the world, you see all this fucking sheer mayhem that's going on. People not caring about the lives of others. People don't care about the lives of children. Not even fucking children. People don't care about nothing. But everybody swear they going somewhere. Or they following somebody. Like, hold on. This baby want me. Come on here. What I'm saying. Everybody swear they... But where you going? That's how people be getting caught up in them cults and shit. Where they lose their money, bet the farm, give up everything, sacrifice their children because they Are we back? Are we back, gang? Okay, being said, we back. All right. So this card says Sea Beacon Fairy. Let's read it. A perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or you are allowing yourself to or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. So yeah, this is not the time to just be doing shit half cocked. You want to consider all the options. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your intuition. Don't just jump on the first thing that's offered to you. You know, this is the time to be mindful because there's a lot of decisions that's going on in your life. And I feel like with the Sea Beacon Fairy, this might deal with like relocation of some sort. Now, you know, some of you guys really need to look into those astrocartography charts. Hey, y'all eyes. Some of you guys really need to look into that because that might tell you like where you will thrive. Come here. Where you will thrive in certain areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah. You might find like, you know, because the beacon can be kind of likened to that. You ever heard that term like a beacon of hope? You know, so some of you guys may be looking for a beacon of hope right now, or you just may really need to find what direction you need to go in, but don't be impulsive. Think things through before you just kind of like make a move, you know? Because I feel like your next move really has to be your best move because it has to set you up for, with the master number 3, it has to set you up for like a long time. All right, let's see. you guys got number 19, which breaks down to the 10. Amada healing, aloha healing. Excuse me, Amada. What's her name? Menahune, aloha healing. So if you've been feeling like really heavy at this time, wait a minute. I want to rephrase how I'm about to say this. Some of you guys may have been feeling very heavy for a while. This will be a good time to like really eat light things. Like eat a lot of green leafy things. Incorporate like more fresh fruits and vegetables into your diet. Like if you craving something sweet, maybe like eat an orange, an apple, a pear, some grapes. Like replace like sugary things with like things that have natural sugars and juices inside of them. Somebody really would benefit from eating a lot of like organic seeded watermelon at this time, Spirit is saying. Somebody needs that. Also, too, somebody may really benefit from eating like plums. I'm seeing somebody like eating plums or like red seeded grapes. Like somebody just needs to really try to find seeded fruits. You know, the seeds are very important. It carries a lot of the natural nutrients for growth and stuff. Somebody needs a lot of seeded fruits in their diet. Okay? Um, or somebody just needs to like drink stuff like kale, green juices like green apples, Granny Smith apples, um, kale, spinach, cucumbers, stuff like that. Somebody needs to juice at this time. Somebody needs to detox their liver and their kidneys at this time. Somebody has a lot of heavy metals. Maybe somebody drinks a lot of like canned beverages or a lot of like sugary things, but not natural pure sugars. Okay? Somebody could be having like a problem with like puffy eyes or dark circles under their eyes. They need to like drink things that detox the bodies. So like if you dealing with some inflammation or something like that, you need to be like get you like some almond milk, some oat milk, boil it, don't microwave it, boil it. Put you like a teaspoon of some turmeric and a little bit of pepper in there because black pepper helps the body, helps the turmeric carry. You know, like somebody needs to like really do some type of like detox on the body and start to replace artificial sugars with natural sugars. Or get you some turbinado sugar or like some pure cane sugar, like unbleached flour, unbleached sugar. Like people, somebody needs to eat things that are like not processed, less frozen foods. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody needs to get away from processed things. All right, let's read this. Okay. It says, Amada has come, and so it is time to begin to eat more fresh fruits, drink healthful juices and smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath with flowers, petals, and bring the energy of a waterfall into your life. Kahuna message and body work is wonderful for you when Amada makes her gentle, powerful presence felt. She also responds well to dancing, joyful exercise, singing, and music. Fresh foods, fruit, fresh foods, fruits, and more raw food, and you would definitely benefit from more sunshine and outdoor time. There may be relaxation and healing traditions within your ancestry to investigate. Take a vacation and journey to a soulful place. Holistic treatments will have appeal, as will natural alternatives. By taking this approach and devoting yourself to it, you can expect renewed health and a positive new attitude too. Above all, it is time to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle, soulful ways. Surfing and ocean swims will be most beneficial at this time. So if you can't do ocean swims, then you need to be like taking like detoxing baths. You know what I'm saying? Um, so you can sweat things out. Like this is just a time like sometimes what happens when you on the path to like purification and detoxing and healing, it takes place in the spiritual before it hits the physical. So you'll feel like your spirit rejecting shit. Like your spirit will just not like something no more, and not want to be somewhere no more, not feel something no more. And then after that, after your spirit start catching on to it, it's already part of the mind. And then the body is going to follow. But the hardest thing about that is the body is the physical, the flesh. So it still craves things. It still wants certain things. So even though you may have went there mentally and spiritually, it's like the body be like the last thing that you got to like get on board with it. Because the body, it needs things, it desires things, you know what I'm saying? So right now your body needs to catch up to where you are spiritually and mentally, and that could be one of the hardest parts about it. So you're gonna have to take it day by day. Okay. Well, all right, gang, that was your message to the high priestess. Thanks again to all the people in the chat, my wonderful moderators. I cannot talk tonight. My wonderful moderators, my magical members to the channel, my loyal subscribers. I thank you guys so much. Thanks for the patience with all the crazy weather and the internet going in and out tonight. I appreciate your patience and all your love and support. Everything you need from me, how to book a personal reading, or purchase anything from my websites will be in the description box below, as well as my email, social media handles. Okay, gang? All right, guys. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.